Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will
Listen, I'm about to go dead tonight. As soon as I say what's up and get caught up in the chat, is too many. Listen, hit the like button. We going live. I'm about to get in. Listen, don't make me dress up as the council warlord. The council warlord. You know what I mean? But anyway, hit the like button. We going live. I'll be live in like in 3 minutes. Let me tweet this out and everything. And then I hop back in the room. I mean, Trade Max, shout out to each and every last one of you guys in the chat. SS9, Crimson, Ricky Brown, David, Ad, Seth, none of your Benji. Let me know if your t-shirt came. The people starting to get them already. SS9, one typical Latino. Listen, bro, shout out to you. You was in there from the rip. I don't even know how you saw me, but I was getting the show ready. But your ass been in for about 30 minutes, man. Shout out to you, big fella. Word up, real rap, man. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But shout out to each and every last one of you guys. Do me a favor, share it out. You know, they be blackballing your boy, man. The finest, my brother. They be blackballing your boy, man. They don't be letting jokers know when I go live. Hebrew Israelite, man. Shout out to you, man. That's my man. Is that you, the finest? Nah. My man Max City said so much cap and I love it, right? But listen, give me 3 minutes. Let me get this shit together in the background. The pop-ups and everything, and I will be live. Brian Carter was good, boy. Young boy Gip. And I'll be live back in here in about 2 minutes. Listen, got about 70 people already. We only got 26 likes. Hit the like button for you, boy. It costs you nothing, man. Straight this shit out, man. Let's get this shit bracking. But give me like 2, you know what I mean? Soldier Effect. I appreciate it, man. Soldier Effect. I appreciate the kind words, big fella. But I'm going to show up and show out today as always, man. Like I said, give me like 3 minutes. Let me get this shit, the GOAT, man. Yeah. Give me my flowers while I can smell it, man. Give me like 2 minutes, literally, and keep it foxy. And I'll be right back in here, all right? Give me like 2 minutes.
Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it honey. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment. Vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100. You're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede.
Yo, we're back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Let me hop in there with my bros. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second. We
It's
We,
other
He
things.
we
said,
are
listen, this is
live.
what he said.
We live, ladies
He
and
said,
gentlemen. We live. We live. We live.
we
We
lie.
live.
Okay.
Okay,
We
we
live.
lie.
We
Yo, yo,
live.
yo.
Again, listen. Somebody bring the show up and shout out everybody. Jay, what's up, Jay? I just text you, bro.
Hey, I'm just waking up, bro.
Oh,
I
no
just
problem, no
saw it and I
problem.
jumped in,
Oh,
man.
I
no
It's
was
good.
in
problem.
It's good.
Texas, Z. I mean, Jay, because I'm hearing motherfuckers. They
It's
try to
good,
open
but
that shit back up, and people just start getting sick again.
yeah,
Like,
it's crazy, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. The more you open up, the more people gonna get sick. They don't care. Anyway, we got Sound 217 in the house. We got King Reaper, Crimson X25. None of your goddamn business.
Yo,
My brother is in the house. Assless Chaps post. God damn, he's in the house. The original
oh
Hebrew
man,
Israelite is in the house. Watch out, Z. We
yeah.
got
Psalms
Rocket Billy.
22, preach. Shout out to my dude.
Exactly. We got Rocket Billy Red Cadillac is in the house. Xbox has no games. LOL. Xbox sucks
Suck
ass is in the
ass.
house. Daniel Jack, Flippin, Seth, Trey Mack, Heath Stevens, the
He
Trillis, Ace 7. We got Tadafo, SS9 Vegeta's in the house.
yeah.
Let me do this super chat real quick. Shout out to Maxon Entertainment with the $2. So much cap lady. I love it. You goddamn right, man. Y'all gonna get a great, excellent fucking show today. Tip Diamond. We got Damian Johnson, Brian Carter, Young Boy Gift,
Yeah.
Soldier Effect, Antonio Johnson. We got NCR Vet, Steel Knuckles. We got AP the Shooter. Who else? 22, Patrick Harmon. Hit that like button as I call your name. Hit the like button as I call your name. Hit the goddamn like button. We got Drunken Master.
Mm,
We got Brian Ingram,
mm,
Velvet Lulu, Styles Too Godly. Shout out to Emmanuel A with $3. Zaire is a true showman. Love the
mm.
podcast,
For
bro.
sure.
You goddamn right.
For sure.
Uh Auden Rizzi's in the house. Miss Fee. We got Baron, Bareback Booty, Buster Black. God damn.
Baron, bareback booty, Buster Black.
jeez.
You them all man. Hey
Yeah.
yo, man, your Baron been MIA since that tweet. But shout out to Baron.
Yeah. Hey, we got Sony's firstborn son. God
Mm,
damn. Straight Cap is in the house.
mm.
We got the Analog Circle podcast. Thank you for the support. Always here.
Yeah, yeah.
Damien, Damien Percival. We got Panther Crane. Who else? We got Quentin Sarius, man. Welcome. Soldier Effect with the $10.
Mm,
Hit that like button. You goddamn right.
mm,
We appreciate it, brother.
mm.
Who else we got here? We got Curtis Dorsey. We got the local Raven. We got Gen X, Brian Ingram,
Mm.
Drunken Master, Archie. Shout out to Crimson X25 with
My
the
dude.
$5. Smash the like button harder than Smooth Smashes Dual Shot.
Mm,
God damn, we gonna talk about it.
mm,
Dark Link 999, the Dark Lord Fusion, Cake Batter, Eon 8, none of your
mm.
goddamn business, Big Night, what's what? One typical Latino with the $2. Damage control is at an all-time high. Ha ha, yeah, it is. I
Mm.
love it. Hey, y'all gonna see a new console warlord today.
Oh man. Woo.
Uh Emmanuel A. Who else we got? FaZe, Link, Bob Palm Max, Pauls, Troy Boy, Antonio Johnson, the Trillis, Damn Good. We got King X Player, Jamel Pingram, Heat Stevens, Devin the God, Damn Good, Coloco, and the Big Homie Love. Let's get it, Z. Let's get it.
All right. Before I get started, none of your business. Let me know if you got your shirt, baby girl, because people starting to get them. I know my man Brian Carter. He said his came in. He said his came in. So, and also to my man Cali Mack, your shirt and everything will be sent out on the 10th. I'm doing about 30 more shirts. I'm gonna fall back about a month and a half. So, waiting for everything to get caught up. Like, you know what I mean, but people have been receiving them. Like 3 people told me theirs came in, which is crazy. I'm just been in 2 weeks ago because what's going on. That's out of my control, man. But as you guys come in, you be so kind. Like I said, hit the like button. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna show up and show out, man. What's up, Eric Puric in the chat? My man said the Ps5 SSD is more powerful than two 2080s, man. Ti. Hey, look, check it out. Hey, Eric. This Wednesday, bro. If I do expand your mind, bro, you know what I mean. I need you up there. And listen to the Analog Circle podcast. Do me a favor, brother. I know you called me from a Maryland number. Do me a favor, text me so I can lock you in and let me know when you want to do that dog shit shows. I can come through and tell that motherfucker. He says, Z, I don't go live and please no cursing. He said, I'm a Christian. No problem, big fella. I'll come up there in the name of Jesus for you, man. You know what I mean? Okay, but anyway, as you guys come in, you hit the like button. Like I said, there've been a few topics Well, we didn't do the multiplayer Thursday, but I went live for the what was it? The what do you call this shit? The 18-minute what do you call this shit? The
The Ghost
Ghost
of
of Tsushima.
Tsushima
You know
show.
what I mean? The
State of
Ghost of
Play.
Tsushima. Then I hopped on Twitch, and also to some of you guys, like I said again, that been last. I think today is the last day of the entry. We're doing this. Shout out to Infamous Liberal Gamer who's sponsoring the 2K tournament. You know what I mean? For $1,000, I believe it was winner takes all. We have about 5 teams. We maybe squeeze one more in. It's 1 round elimination, and then the finals is the best out of 3. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So if you want to, if you got all you gotta do is follow me and him on Twitter. Most likely you guys already follow me and him on Twitter, and subscribe to the Twitch channel. I think it's like $3, but it's free if you got Amazon Prime. Some of you guys did sign up for Amazon Prime, but it's a way that you can do it, but you got to do it every month for whatever reason. I don't know. They petty like that. You got to do this shit every month. You know what I mean? You know. But yeah, you know what I mean. So appreciate that. My man Phillips 1022, just support the show. I appreciate that, man. And also too, let me know if you got your. Did you get your shirt, Phillip? I know I had you in that first batch that went out, man. You know what I mean. And on the 10th, I'm gonna last shit to help you start the show. My man Crimson, my man Mac, someone else, a few of you guys in here that I'm gonna get your shirt.
Yeah.
My man Brian Carter got his shit already too. I think I already sent you my man Young Boy get one. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Still Knuckles. Here we go with the last one. You see Still Knuckles shit.
Yeah, still Knuckles with the $5.
Yeah.
Ponies don't run from the fact that the PS5 demo was running at 1440p 30 frames. Then Sony paid Epic not to mention the X Series X. LOL. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
All right. Well, okay.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, Z.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna have to relieve you from your duties as the console warlord this week.
This week, I bet fine.
This week,
I
ain't take. Yeah, man, I'm on it today.
Nigga, you been cutting up all week. You done attacked that very powerful white man, David Jaffe, the father of Kratos. You done went out there and attacked him. We need to sit his old ass down or some shit. Hey, Chris, what's going on with you, man? This shit crazy out here, man.
Hey, man, I'm fed up, man. I'm fed up of it. Listen, for the last 25, 30 years, Sony been out here putting in work, brick by brick, wood by wood, dime by dime, putting their name in there, working, making sure everybody fed. And these assholes still won't put no respect on their name, no respect on their name. So I wake up, and we had the Ghost of Tsushima show. Before that, we had a Epic to come out and showcase their tech demo, showing you 8K assets, showing you the speed, showing you the real-time lighting effects and stuff like that couldn't have been done previously. And they did it all on the almighty PS5. Mark Cerny came out months before, tried to tell you what he was going to do before he did it. He did it with the PS4 Pro. He came out, told you what he going to do, what he was going to do. People laughed at him. People talked about him. People slandered his good name, and then he dropped.
I don't think they could hear. Maybe because he was whispering. I think they were probably laughing, Jay, because he was whispering. They couldn't hear him. They couldn't feel the message. But I understand. Preach on, brother. Preach on.
But you see what I'm saying, right? They're not putting no respect on his name. So this man that single-handedly took a 2 T-flop system, a 1.8 T-flop system, and slayed the world's most powerful 6 T-flop monster. It eat monsters for breakfast. It slayed that shit. And here we go, another generation. He comes out and do the exact same thing, slaying a 12 T-flop dragon and the almighty 2080 Ti, slaying that. And then now you got the PC guys running out crying all week long, crying. No, it's not. It's not more powerful. It's not faster. And it's like, man, come on, what are we doing here?
Okay, hold on, my man. Phil, you got your shirt. I appreciate that, big fella. Who else we got here? Who else we
Yeah. Who else in here?
Never got their motherfucking mic muted. They never got this shit. No, you didn't know?
Yo, yeah, bro.
You in the car?
Yeah, I'm in the car.
Oh, you sounding crazy as hell.
He just leaving Phil Spencer house.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Oh no, you can make do. Wait till nigga. So anyway, it's been like I said, we did the thing with the Ghost of Tsushima. Now I guess we could start off with Ghost of Tsushima. I see some bots saying downgrade. I see some saying it's Assassin's Creed. Some people saying it looks very repetitive in typical sucker punch games. I know you. Now, Credo, you made some bold claims the last time we were together. You said it looked better than the goddamn The Last of Us 2. Now, do you still stand on that?
Hey, I say it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for me to judge which one going to win Game of the Year. I said these visuals are side by side. It's looking kind of hard for me to say which one gives the edge out. But that's not a bad thing, Z. That just shows you got people out here like IGN. You got what's his name? The analyst guy that does all the analysts and stuff like that. Benji Sales. You got all these guys putting out polls saying which one's going to win Game of the Year, which one looked better, and the goddamn shit is like 50-50. And this is like 20,000 votes.
Wait,
So
they said it's neck and neck between. I think, honestly, I think
no, it is. The polls are both are like 49-51, 50-50 in those polls of these two games.
Hey, Mike, turn that TV down, please. You in there, champ? Thank you. I listen. I think. Well, I'm not saying as far as fun factor, what you may like, but I think visually, I just think even some of the facial animations alone on The Last of Us 2, I think is probably the best we've got in this generation. I'm not gonna go that goddamn far, you know what I mean? But I am getting the game.
Now you did watch the video in 4K.
Yeah,
right?
I went back and watched it. Yeah, I went back and watched it in 4K.
Yeah, that initial stream was trash. That shit was it was low quality and stuff like that. So right after it went off, it went in 4K and then people watched it and everybody jaws dropped. You see all the foliage, you see the animals. It's just the environment, the overall environment in details and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Once he put on his war outfit, just the attention to detail and stuff like that. But even if Ghost of Tsushima doesn't live up as far as graphical wise to The Last of Us 2, doesn't that tell you something, Dozy? The mere fact that Sony has these games that where people say it looks CGI, people say it looks next generation, and people just, I mean, people have to compare Sony games to other Sony games, not any other. It's not a PC game, not a Nintendo game.
Oh, it's definitely a good problem to have. Played it. It's definitely. Hope you got 2 bills. It's definitely a good problem to have.
Yeah. Shout out to Steel Knuckles with the $5. Yeah, because you already did. Wait. Let me get one typical Latino with the $2. My brother. Ghost of Tsushima Metacritic predictions. Hey man, I'm gonna go on the record. I'm gonna say a good 92, 93 Metacritic, but that's just me, baby. PlayStation all day.
I'm gonna say about 85, 86, 85.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Steel Knuckles with the $5. Kratos, give Z back his job, and you lying. That took them a show to no parts of 8K, and it was only running in 1440p because the PS5 is weak as fuck. LOL. Hey man, let me get Laquan as well with $2. Graphically demand this snooze fest just like Days Gone. Here we go. Now here's the thing, Z. All these comments you hearing, all these dudes crying and whining. You got the D-batches talking about downgrade and stuff like that. Didn't we hear that God of War was downgraded? Didn't we hear that? Listen, right before it launched, didn't we hear that Spider-Man? Didn't we hear Days Gone? Didn't we hear Death? We hear this every time, right? All these Horizon Zero, all these things were downgraded. Didn't have enough puddles. Didn't have a jumper. Then the game go ahead and win fucking Game of the Year, or it's a contender, or and it goes on to sell double digits in the millions. So this is a good problem to have when you have haters for Sony, when you have people hating on Sony's IPs, because it just shows you that Sony, at the end of the day, they just gonna say, look, man, these are the bangers you want. You're gonna cry, you're gonna deny, but it is what it is. Greatness awaits, baby.
All right, hold on one second. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, that is a good problem to have once they're comparing it to each other. You know what I mean? Now, whether it be better than The Last of Us 2, he said take a wait and see.
We don't know. It's a brand new IP.
Yeah.
We don't have anything previously, so I'm not going to go as that far. That's why I'm not going to go on record and say Ghost of Tsushima is going to get a 97. I still reserve that for The Last of Us 2. Because we have something previously to compare that to, but it's a brand new IP. I know it's going to get great numbers, it's going to get great reviews or whatever, but I can't say if it's Metacritic wise if it's going to get higher than The Last of Us 2, and I don't even mind it. I don't even mind if it doesn't. The mere fact that it's in the Sony Studios, that seal of approval is enough for me to be okay. Let me shout out Mac City Entertainment with the $5. Ponies love to deny, spin, and deflect. Mortal Kombat's fatalities.
Mm-hmm.
8K, 30 frames a second, 12 T flops, RDNA 3. State of play was trash. Xbox Live is way better.
Mm-hmm. And we got
What are we doing here? That's what he said.
yeah.
All
We got
right. Then we got
Tommy.
then we got Tommy Bull with the $2.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox talk issued by Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
What about the
What they about to play?
what are they about to play? You right, man. You got Grounded coming up. We got Battletoads.
Yeah,
We got Bambi Simulator coming up.
yeah,
And that's a whole nother ball game.
yeah, they ain't about to play nothing. They ain't about to play nothing. But like I
the
said,
people that
yeah,
the people that's hating, right, are the ones that want these
Bro,
games.
we got Game Pass, bro.
Even the PC dudes, right? They out here hating on the PS5, but they secretly hoping that these games are ported over to PC.
Mm-hmm.
They
Okay.
waiting for Horizon Zero Dawn, right? They waiting for Death Stranding to hit. They waiting for all that greatness to come to the PC. So right now, Sony's the king of the hill. They at the top. They got the crown, and everybody wants their crown, but they upside down.
Okay, all right, well, okay. Like I said, it is what it is. But anyway, like we the Ghost of Tsushima, we talked about that. Now we got my man Tom Top Hat. What's it? Tim. I call him my man Top. Tim Sweeney. Okay. No, I like Todd Sweeney. He's a fucking Todd is a what's it called a fashion. What's the guy's name?
Tom Warren.
No, the one that does the clothes. I mean, what do you call it? They do the clothes. He's a fashion designer. Tom Sweeney. He has the peanut stuff. Charlie Brown. But anyway, neither here nor there. We had, of course, the Unreal Engine, right?
Yeah.
And I want to say this ain't no cap. I don't do no cap. I try to my best to keep it foggy, but it depends on how the super check is rocking. My integrity is always in question. You have the I went back and watched it again. The Unreal Engine 5, quote unquote, the tech demo. I will say this: I am a little surprised that they're talking about Unreal Engine 5 already, because like I said, with consoles they use a small percentage of Unreal Engine 3 or Unreal Engine 4. You know what I mean? But they already talking about, like I said, Unreal Engine 5. Kudos to Epic. They're making money out there with Fortnite. They're doing their damn thing, right? But like I said, how you say? What's what the guy told me? I don't want to. Let me misquote the guy. I'm gonna get my notes in a minute. That when you have, tech demos, right? And it was running on a dev kit. Right? Well, dev kits are 30% stronger. But were you a little alarmed that it was only 1440p? There was no ray tracing, and it was only 30 frames per second. Were you a little alarmed about that at all?
No, not at all. And he actually went ahead and clarified that, right?
Okay.
He said this engine here he's trying to sell it to everybody. He's trying to sell it to the PC crowd, the console crowd, the mobile crowd.
Okay.
He has to sell it to everybody. And so what he wanted to do is take the raw essence of the main features that they want to promote and showcase them. But also he didn't want to go too hard and heavy where it would turn off the smaller developers or the companies that want to use it for the mobility, or the people that want to use it for the weaker consoles, or the people that want to use it for the low end PCs. That's what he wanted to do. So he focused on that. This wasn't a game or a game showcase, but he wanted to show the scalability. And with the scalability was a demo that they could quickly get up and running on a old PS5 dev kit, mind you, according to Tim Sweeney, a old one, not a new one, but an old dev kit. So they had this they've been having this for a long time. And also with that, he said he got with Sony and they wanted to show the inner workings and what was possible on a console to be able to showcase. This was not about resolution. It was not about frames. It wasn't about any of that. It was to showcase the lighting. And the thing about it is global illumination is a part of ray tracing. Now, the guy goes on to explain that global illumination, they wanted to show what developers could do on the iPad, a low-end PC, and a console without having dedicated hardware ray tracing. This is why they didn't use PS5 dedicated hardware ray tracing for that, because that would take the mobile people out of the crowd. That would take the current generation people out of the crowd. That would take the low end PC guys out of the crowd. So again, this is a demo of Unreal Engine. This is not of a game. So they're not trying to show you what per se Sony can do, but what their platform can do. But they had the chance to show you what Sony's platform can do with the SSD, being able to have 8K textures, streamed in fully, no loading, no nothing. They showed you. They zoomed in on the wall when you walk side to side. They zoomed in like pixel by pixel, and you couldn't even see any graininess or anything. So that's what he wanted to showcase. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
he was asked by Tom Warren Z. He said, Tom Warren said, why the PlayStation 5 and not a PC? Was it due to the SSD performance? And Tim Sweeney replied, it was because of the system's integration and a whole system performance. Bringing in data from a high speed storage into video memory in its native format with hardware decompression is very efficient, and it was quick for us to get up and running. And so Tom Warren said that makes sense. The solution that Sony and team have created is very impressive. Looking forward to it.
Hold on. Let me
So
oh, I'm sorry. Let me just
yeah,
these bills before you go. You can bring them up or whatever. Because I got something I'm going to bring up on the screen. Hold up. Oh, yeah. This shit slid by me.
I got Laquan. I got Laquan because I had already got
Tommy
still
Bull.
nothing.
Tommy Bull, then there's Laquan. We got Crimson
Yeah,
X after that. I think we got
Crimson
Tommy
X.
Bull with his Xbox Live to play. Then we got Crimson X25. Then Steel Knuckles, and then the Cheek Clapper.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Okay, look. Okay, Maxini. We got
Put it
the
in,
Tommy Bull.
yeah, Tom, you did Tommy Bull. Put it in
Okay,
live
I got
chat.
it.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Okay. We got Crimson X with the $5. Hopefully, Ghost can do what Onimusha did for me so many years ago, despite the differences in gameplay direction. I agree, brother. I agree. I appreciate that $5 too. Still Knuckles with the $2. Kratos, you mean weakness awaits? Yes, sir. Alucard, the King Vega with the $2. Quality T Flops, baby. Told y'all. Iron Arms with the $2. Arms in the building. Shout out to Arms, man. Appreciate that, brother.
Okay, okay, so not to that. Okay, but before I to demo, because what actually I named the title of the show was Tim Sweeney. Now I don't know if this guy's a fan of Microsoft because got the Xbox. The Xbox is dog shit.
Mhm.
I got the Xbox in my chat to my Tim Sweeney. I'm calling the guy top. He's been hating on Microsoft for years. He
The
had
media
some
bias.
he had something to say about what was the cross play or cross buy. He had something to say negative about that. Something about the cloud is dogs. He had a few things speaking out
Yeah.
against Microsoft. Then he came out and said that the PS5 was ahead of the top the top PCs or whatever the case may
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Well, that tweet didn't age too well because I see my man, what's the guy, Linus Tech Tip, who came out
Yes.
and showed off a SSD was twice as fast as the PlayStation 5. But let me finish.
Yeah.
Let me say this last thing. Do you think Sony guys are setting themselves up for the okie doke with the whole SSD and power talk? Could they stick to playing better games? Because as far as your graphics or whatever, I think, again, no, that the X
Mm.
is more powerful than the PlayStation 5. Should they leave that power shit alone and just stick to having the better games? Or do they think they should down the hill like my man Tim Sweeney just did when PC came back and surpassed it? Like, what are your thoughts about that overall?
Okay, let me give you my thoughts on it. For one, Linus Tech Tips went out and scarred the world, and he found a $2,000 SSD
Mm-hmm.
RAID card
Mm-hmm.
that he claimed could do 15,000 megabytes per second or whatever. Which, take into account, Tim Sweeney even. Let me tell you what Tim Sweeney actually replied to that. Tim Sweeney said those PC numbers are theoretical and are from a drive into kernel
You need
memory.
to sell it.
From there, it's a slow and circuitous journey through the software decompression to the GPU driver, swizzling into video memory where you can eventually use it. But the PS5 path is several times more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing about it, Z. The PS5 seems to be more efficient with what it does, and the PS5 is probably going to cost $500, whereas this man, Linus Tech Tips, had to go and find a $2,000 drive. It was actually $1,898 was the cost of that drive, not including the PC that you got to jump that in
All right,
there.
I got the. I got it's a 40-second clip. I'm gonna play it right now. You probably can't hear it, but I'm gonna play it right now. Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay, this is the guy, Linus Tech Tips,
Linus Tech
a
Tips,
huge
yeah.
tech
Why
channel.
do you need to sell out to Sony to just say stuff that's just not true at all? Also, that guy, I happen to actually know him pretty well. He dropped off in my
Now you
house.
said something very important here at the
This.
beginning. Let me
A
run
little
this
while
back.
ago. Why do you need to sell out to Sony to just say stuff that's just not true at all? Also, you know, that guy, I happen to actually know him pretty well. He dropped off in my house this a little while ago. This is an SSD that is not only as fast as the PlayStation 5's SSD, but is actually at 1,500 megabytes. Oh, excuse me, 15,000 megabytes a second, double the speed. And yet here it is. So that guy's got one. Okay, actually he's got two. I've got one right here. Here's another one. So that is three now. That is three PC SSDs that are faster for any amount of money. I didn't say they were cheap. Faster than the PlayStation 5 storage system. Look at that. What a funny thing. Would you look at that? Isn't that funny? Why do you need to sell out to Sony to just say stuff that's just not true at all? Also, you know, that guy, I happen to actually know him.
Oh, let me get this. Let me get this ringing before I add a
Why do
channel.
you gotta do that voice?
Oh, no, that wasn't me. The voice. That's the actual show. Oh, that's the
No,
guy.
I know.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, wait, let me hear you now. Hold on, let me check it out on the screen. All right, hold on. You can get those bills right quick before we.
Yeah, I got it. Tommy Bull with the $2. Demo was an overkill. 4K textures will be fine on the PS5. Then we got shout out to Harry Pause with the $2.
Damn.
J-Dub, stop lying about Unreal Engine 5 and the PS5 dev kit. Fuck, nigga. Okay, then we got Max City Entertainment with the $2. Oh, we capping for a demo? It looked great. Then we got Iron Arms. Z in the back of the van serving mini men.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
I think you got me confused with your grandfather. Your late lost grandfather. I'm sorry, pardon me.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, pardon me.
Then we got Max City Entertainment with $2 again. What game does Sony make run on Unreal Engine 5? Then we got Brian Ingram with $5. 1440p at 30 frames. Are we effing kidding? J-Dub, stop capping, you fuck nigga. You PlayStation fuck nigga. Tommy Bull with the $2. All this is talking Xbox Series X better do 4K 60 with ray tracing. God damn. And that's it. But let me finish what you asked me, Z.
Okay.
About is PlayStation setting itself up for failure? Sony, you know, the fanboys or whoever setting them up for failure. And if this Tim Sweeny is just a pony in Whip's clothing, I don't think so. Listen, even if the PS5 doesn't come near to that drive, that $2,000 drive that Linus Tech Tips showed us, right? Even if it doesn't, it's a $500 box that got PC guys all ruffled up, got their panties in a bunch, and it shows you, right? It really shows you that they are not really the PC master race because they so insecure with their $5,000 PCs in their 2080 Ti's that they have to worry about what's going on in the console land, the land of the ponies, something that we rule. So that's all I got to say about that.
Hold on 1 second, Jay. Who can sit though? Hey, Turk.
What's up?
You want on this show? Some PC talk going on. The PS5.
I'll join after this game. Right?
The thing is that
What's
Little as hell.
What you say, AP?
Your feet little as hell.
Oh, man, fuck you,
Hey,
at the raw speed of that $2,000.
What's it, R&B?
no, why don't you invite Maslin?
Mask.
PS5 SSD does way more than just speed.
Mask got a link. You can just hop in whenever you want. You know we in here. You can hop in whenever you want.
Helicopter.
Yeah, it's a $2,000 drop. I mean, I'm expecting it to be a bit faster. Like, why not? Like, you pay $2,000, but with the PS5, you can do other things. It's capable of doing other things that the SSD can't do as well. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Start over. I hopped back. I hopped in and out. But what you say again, Manhattan? They can do what?
No, I was saying that the dude, the Linus, the SSD that he showed, he was talking about the raw speed of it, like strictly speed. Yeah, it was gonna be faster, but the Sony's PS5 SSD actually does other things like the input output that the SSD can't do. But even he said it himself. He said it. He was like, "Look, this SSD is expensive." Like he said it himself because his other video he was talking about the SSD. He was just saying it is pricey. You know, it's a $2,000 and its raw speed is faster than the PS5. That's all he talked about was the raw speed of it, but not the other thing that the PS5 SSD does that the other one can't do.
All the other tech in there, but the mere fact that you gotta you got to bring up a $2,000 PC part.
And another thing too, I think the motherboards are most. I don't even think this a motherboard.
They can't
It's
even
only 8
lanes. There's only 8
It's
lanes.
only 8 lanes
Channels.
on that shit right now.
Yeah,
Right,
8
channels
channels.
actually, and that's
PS5
another thing. So
has
they gotta
12.
actually wait for another motherboard to come out with 12.
Yeah, to be able to run that shit.
On that note, even though it's 8 channels, the channels are moving a lot faster.
Nah, not
Right.
true.
Channels on the PS5, but I will say
Mm.
this though, the PS5 has an advantage because it's able to store the virtual, is able to store the assets as virtual RAM.
Right.
Yeah.
That's something new. That in the Xbox, so it's something that we kind of gotta wait and see the results.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not really gonna give you higher frame rates, but you'll notice less pop-ins and better load times. But
Right.
comparable to a $2,000
Part.
drive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, you
Trash.
gotta look at the cost per performance.
Yeah, but that goes to show us how powerful next generation is really going to be, right? We're here discussing. We're here discussing. Okay, consoles are back in the discussion with PC, and we haven't been there in a long time, ever since the OG Xbox One. But
Because of
have
the
we been able
SSD?
to compare? No. It's just
Look,
because the
you
overall
got
power of these systems and some of the technology that they're doing is where it's to the point where it's ahead of the PC at this particular time. And I know PC guys, now check
Because
it.
of an SSD?
Listen, because I know PC guys don't want that to happen. I know they don't want the consoles to be in that, but this is a good thing, right? That means there's going to be better games, multiplats that come to
Well,
the PC, so that's better.
Let me correct you there, J-Dubs. You got to look at the cost of performance. We're at a point where with consoles, you pay $500.
Oh my
You're gonna
god.
outclass a PC. You know what I'm saying? That you paying
Most PCs,
$900 or $1,000 for. Yeah, you have to pay.
because most PCs, because remember, Noah, only less than 5% of the people out there have a really high end rig, such as
Where you getting these numbers from?
Hey, they already released the numbers. We've been talking about this.
Who released the numbers? Who released the numbers?
Hey, we'll provide you the link, brother.
Have you ever did that Steam survey, sir?
Yeah, I have.
I don't believe you. I don't know a single nigga who's ever done that Steam survey.
Sir, I want to caution you. I want to caution you. What's your name, brother?
Anyway, the Steam survey is based on how many people, sir? The Steam survey is based on how many people, sir?
Now, who's this talking right now? Who's this right here talking?
No, we don't even know who this is.
J-Dub, how many?
Oh, you representing the PC Master Race?
How many people is the Steam survey based off of? Simple question.
However many people participate. That's how many.
How many?
I just answered the question. However many participate in that survey.
There's 100 and something million people on Steam. How many of you people do you think participated in that?
Sir, you sounded like Trump now. I just answered you. However many people participate in the Steam survey, that's
I could have sworn last time they said it was only based off of like 20 bands. So, with that being said,
provide a link.
I don't want that, brother.
All right.
Let me get some bill.
The same link that you're trying to pull up.
Provide the link, sir.
The same link you're trying to pull up. Listen, it doesn't have the whole community of Steam because most niggas don't do that shit. I exit out that shit immediately and tell them don't ask me again. Just like everybody else.
How many people do you think have a high end PC, sir? What percentage? Based on how many people have a PC?
I can't tell you because no one knows, including the Steam survey.
How many PCs are in the world? You think?
A hell of a lot of them.
Okay, we got 7 to 8 billion people in the world, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say 5 billion PCs are out there in the wild. Let's say 5 billion people. There's working people that have PC at their job.
You can count them all. All them niggas ain't gaming on them.
No, I get it.
All them ain't gaming on them.
But I'm telling you, I'm just throwing PC. The number of PCs out there versus the number of PCs that do high end gaming. That's what I'm trying to say.
You can't even say that because you're comparing. Niggas who game and then niggas who just get a laptop. That's crazy.
You give me a number and we'll go with your number.
You even talk about niggas with phones with windows on their shit. That shit don't count.
Is it 50%? Is it 50% of PCs out there?
I don't know because I don't know.
Listen,
we don't even know how many gaming PCs.
Listen, you can't come in here and try to explain to me, and you're not even willing to just throw a number. I'm giving you. I'm agreeing with you, right? I'll agree with you if you say, you know what, J-Dub, there's 50% of the people out there with a high-end PC. I'll agree with you, and we'll move forward with that argument. But you can't come in here.
Probably not 50%. What do you call a high-end PC though? At the same time, what do you call a high-end PC?
Let's say a high-end PC. You gaming at, let's say, 1440, 1080p.
Anything over 2070, hell, even a 2060 can game at 1440.
Listen, a 1080 Ti is considered high-end gaming. A 1060 is considered high-end gaming. So,
hey, well,
how many people?
A lot of niggas then. A lot of niggas then. Shit.
You sure? You sure? Compared to how many PCs out there, are you sure?
Hold
because
on,
here's the thing, right?
Listen, all the PCs in general, everyone with a computer.
Listen, let me share this with you, and I want you to understand what I'm saying.
Before you share, let me get these bills right. Let me say this. According to Epic Games, you need at least a 2070 Super to run the Unreal Engine 5. So let's.
How many people out there know? Noah, how many people out there have 2070 on?
Unreal Engine didn't say you need a 1070. They said that a 1070 could run it is what it said.
A 2070.
So that means anything under 2030. Like, come on, brother.
We got to pay this bill real quick. Hold up. My man, he said the PS5 SSD is a 12-channel single drive at 5.59 gigabytes per second. There are no PCI's 4.0 drives on the market that can hit that speed yet. Will come on market later. Yeah, my man Mark City the same.
Let's just show one.
Oh,
why niggas capping for SSD like that shit gonna give them better frames? It's crazy.
That was four drives in one.
Okay, my man Mark.
So they basically made it. They rated it. Yeah, go ahead.
Mark City Entertainment. So what? J-Dub go say. So what? J-Dub go say when Xbox. So what? J-Dub go say when Xbox. I don't know what you mean by that. My man RTX. I'm sorry, Tommy Bull. RTX 2070 is $530. The PS5 has RTX 27 level GPU. Okay, all right. The cheek clapper, my man. To reply to Linus, surely Sweeny was talking about affordable SSDs. Most PCs aren't on a 2080 Ti, so how many of them pay upwards to $3,000 for an SD and a GPU alone?
Exactly my point.
How do they know how many people have a 2080 Ti?
I don't know how many.
Hey, brother. Come on,
people got to quit throwing out numbers if they don't know.
You got it.
Oh, I got two more bills. Let me get the last two. My man AP the shoe with the disrespect. Z feet little as hell, like the SSD. Jesus. Yeah, I ain't got big feet, man. My man Post up. Postman's got the second stimulus check. Post in chat with 10. Said there's a vast amount of flash memory that sits next to the GPU on the PS5. This doesn't negate the fact that the PS5 sits below a 2080 Max Q laptop GPU. Fuck niggas. My man Wicked Bad News Brown. He posted this is a vast amount of flash memory that sits next to the GPU on the PS5. This doesn't negate the fact that the PS5 sits below a 2080 Max Q laptop GPU. My man, last one. My man, Bad News Ricky Bound. This is the first J-Dub about to break his legs. Terrell Thompson, J-Dub found his cap. PC brother, both of y'all capping fuck niggas. J-Dub found his cap. PC brother, or both of y'all, Turp is cap.
Get off that bullshit.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't never seen RTX in the game. All you have, this nigga, all he know is Google and YouTube. Shut the fuck up, Post up. You are a deep diving forum gangster. You don't know nothing.
Jesus!
The disrespect.
God damn.
Jesus. Jesus.
Nigga, my head hurt.
I got a question. Okay, Turp. I'm going to use you be the tech, the resident tech guy, the PC guy, right? The PC master race, right? If you motherfuckers was so cheap, I'll switch flags. But you motherfuckers cheap over there. Y'all only buy games. Y'all only
damn, makes sense, nigga. Are we cheap or do we buy $4,000 PC?
Y'all niggas don't show up in the super chat. Y'all niggas don't buy no goddamn game.
Goddamn right, I don't.
Neither here there.
Z trying to say y'all like Xbox dudes. Y'all buy the hardware, but not the games.
But neither here or there, right? Check this question to you. Okay. When building a rig or when building a PC, now listen, I ain't sharp as goddamn knife in the drill. I'm not claiming that I can motherfucker tell you how the pyramid was built or that I can solve Chinese math without a pencil and paper. But so when building a PC or a console, now here's the thing. So I'm keep hearing about the SSD. All right, and will it give them better graphics, more power?
Nope.
What is of course size load times? What can it be used for?
Hold on.
Oh shit!
I have to jump in here real quick. I'm trying to help this PC nutmeg drinking ass nigga out, and he trying to
Nutmeg is godly with alcohol in it, sir.
He
So
trying
fuck
to
you.
shit on me because I'm saying that on that chart, on that whiteboard that Nvidia had was
You
it
gonna go
said
down
next
that
gen
cliff, man.
console, and then put
Do we
it below
do we
the
have Nvidia cards
2080
inside of
Max
PS5?
Q
Folks?
GPU,
But
which is a
PS5 does not
fucking
have an Nvidia
laptop
card.
GPU.
Whoa! Hold
The
on, bar
PS5
that.
don't have Nvidia
Hold on,
cards,
bar
bro.
that.
What are you talking about?
What is that Q thing you just said? What's that?
It's a laptop GPU.
Another thing he ain't never seen in his life. Fuck nigga.
Nigga, do you understand what I'm saying, dumbass?
Another thing this fuck nigga never seen in his fucking life.
Damn.
You think a PS5 has a laptop GPU?
No, I'm saying its performance is below that GPU. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Posto, we believe you, my nigga. But if we asking you about e-machines, then you talk. We don't. That's the only computer you know about.
Nigga, I got Max in my crib. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
I got Max. Nigga, shut up.
Fuck is you talking about? Why you got this sensitive thug on the show?
Man. I got Max.
Nigga, somebody get this nigga a pack of Depends.
Got Max.
Nasty ass. Nigga, get your ass out of here.
Got Max. I got a laptop.
I got a laptop.
Get on top.
With J-Dub and your ass talking shit.
Back to the motherfucking topic.
Kratos, keep breaking this fuck nigga neck.
He's not. He's not.
Can another device besides the PlayStation 5 run that down?
That's my homie.
Yes, Nev, that's what I was gonna say. When it comes to like Unreal Engine, like that's motherfuckers act like that engine, like other devices can run it. Like that was the whole point of it.
But I thought you need a revolutionary SSD.
No, what they
don't.
said,
You can build it based on the. That's what Unreal Engine always been about. Like motherfuckers have been using to build games.
They said you can scale it from the PS5.
I ain't talking about scaling. I'm talking about running that exact settings.
That's exactly what he said.
So another device can run those exact settings.
You're talking about, you see, y'all talking about GPUs versus SSDs, and that's the wrong argument to have. We know the fucking PC will always be the most powerful piece of hardware ever. We know that. Why? That's not even an argument. Nobody even arguing that. We're talking about a $500 console that has a component, one component that is designed to run so efficient and so fast that they don't have an equivalent product in the PC world right now that's able to do the exact same thing dot for dot. We didn't say,
congratulations. Got a fast SSD. What does that mean?
No, but that's my point, brother. That's the only point I had. I didn't mean to make no other point with that. I just wanted to say, why was PC guys getting up in arms, jumping out here, talking about, this and that has nothing to do with that? A PC should never be in a console war argument.
But why you keep putting it in there?
No, I'm not. I see motherfuckers on Twitter and YouTube huffing and puffing. You even got Linus Tech Tips. Why did Linus Tech Tips fucking come out of the blue?
Because he know he has something that's better. The reason, you know why?
But obviously, right, what he brought out is not equivalent, and obviously what he showed is still not as fast as what the PS5 can argue.
If PC ain't in it, okay, then why does Mark Cerny himself brings up the fact that it's better than something PC has?
He didn't say it was better. He said this is a component. Listen. He said he designed the PS5 around the SSD to be more efficient so that he could use that SSD as actual virtual RAM. So now the SSD in the actual PS5 is going to be equivalent to a DDR3 stick of RAM.
He literally brought up PC and said it is something that PC doesn't have yet. He literally said yet. People forget that too.
No.
Kratos, you know what he messed up?
Hold on, Paul. Sit down for a second. He did not say that. We need to understand what Mark Cerny said, right?
He did bring up PC. What are you talking about?
No. Understand what Mark Cerny said.
Okay. Hold on.
He said the SSD that's in the PS5 when it comes to the speeds, the efficiency, the I/O, and everything else that they have, such as the Kraken and everything else, is so efficient that it is running faster than SSDs that's in PCs right now. And that is true.
Oh, he brought up PC.
What does it? Okay, so now it's up to you to prove that he was wrong. It's up to you to prove that.
Nobody said it was wrong. I honestly don't care because it doesn't.
Listen,
It doesn't equate to better performance.
Hey,
You know why
Kratos.
I get mad about it? Because niggas be trying to make it seem like it's gonna still beat your PC in performance or some shit.
Listen,
and they be running with that shit.
Maybe they talking about bang for your buck. Like maybe they talking about a $5 PC versus a $5 console.
Hold on.
I'm not a broke nigga. I don't care about
Sweeney,
it.
I just want to say this one thing.
I'm gonna be honest,
I just want to say this one thing before
as an owner of a parted 2080 Ti SLI system, I can tell you now the amount of money that I spent on that shit, getting that going running, the return on investment for that has been shitty for me. Therefore, I parted it out, sold it to Noah, sold it to Zanami. I got my.
Do you play on your game on your PC?
Yes, I do. Yes, I didn't say that's the only fucking PC I have. I just told you what I bought, what I demoed, I played and shit, and everything else. Anybody here can vouch for me regarding that. But the amount of money, the amount of money that I paid for that versus a $500 system. Why is PC even in the conversation?
I just want to say this before I
keep
go.
bringing up PC, including your nigga post.
Hold on, let me say this. I was on your side when I was bringing it up, but evidently you can't comprehend. I just want to say this one thing. Linus is right because Tim Sweeny made one thing. He said one thing, the word everything. When you say something is better than everything that's out, you're not excluding anything. So him bringing a system on board that has 4 SSDs that's rated, you can include that in the conversation when you're saying this specific tech that Sony providing is better than everything or anything on the market. You can't exclude it because of price and all that when you have somebody that's saying this is better than everything. So he opened himself up he opened it up for debate when he said anything or everything. Y'all have a good show.
All right, brother. Ricky
Actually,
Brown.
we do have some super chats. I'm going to catch up.
Yeah. Ricky Brown.
Hey,
with
Ricky
$2.
Brown with the $2, and then I'll go up from here. Wow, who is this new grocery store trying to dispost? Ricky Brown again. This new Trump supporter has to go. Max City with the $2. So basically, J-Dub is capping for an SSD, not graphics.
We got the best graphics.
Nerd Nate was $4. Sorry, $5. Can y'all stop backing J-Dub into a corner about this SSD shit? Tommy Bull with the 2. PC runs Ghost of Tsushima at 0K, 0 frames per second.
That's the next topic.
1,000 plus.
That's the next topic.
And that's it for now.
Okay, but yeah, you want to see somebody want to say something?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Ricky Brown sounds too close to Bobby Brown. Get the white out your nose, nigga.
Can I throw?
Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
Shit.
Oh Lord. Let me say this one. Listen. So okay. So again. So I so like I said, for building whatever, right? So I guess because I don't know. I mean, not I do know, but so you're saying, Terp, that it's not going to help them in the graphics department.
Depends on if you mean like pop-ins, loading up the shit faster where it ain't gonna be stuttering and shit. Then yeah, but as far as the shit gonna be better graphically, no, because that's not the.
Let's talk about this. What is graphics? How is graphics just resolution?
No, graphics has nothing to do with
what
it.
is
graphics make resolution makes graphics look better. Yes.
Okay, no. Let's discuss this. What graphics is, because I see people use this word and throw it out there. And as far as I remember, that tech demo, right? That wasn't a game. That was just to showcase the Unreal Engine and some of the new things it has, such as the lighting and all the different engines that they have, right? Had 8K textures, and last I remember, textures, high resolution textures, is part of graphics. This is how they're able to get God of War to look amazing on 1.86 T flops and 4.2 T flops. This is how Ghost of Tsushima and Spider-Man and all these other games are able to get their games to look godly on something that's so underpowered and shouldn't be able to run. So those are graphics. Those are tangible graphics. So why do people say that shit is like should have better graphics when we got Grounded and all these other fucking trash ass games on Xbox? Like, why? That's not graphically. You got to show me something that looks better than God of War, The Last of Us 2, and stuff like that when you talk about graphics, not just resolution.
All next gen needs is better frames per second. It doesn't need better graphics. All it needs is better frames. I'm tired of playing my exclusives in 30 and 20 frames.
But listen, I understand that. I understand that, brother. Frames is good. Frames is good, right? You're talking about a console. I get it. This generation, the consoles have been trashy at frame. But at the same time, these consoles cost $300, $400 and stuff like that. And so we can't, if we wanted the frames then, this generation within the last 7 years, in order to get the frames, we had to buy a PC. And now going forward, I think that that's probably going to be resolved once they get past the cross-gen games, all the old games, the old multiplexer shit. But we still want the graphics. Because I don't just want a game, the same game that I have, right? I just don't want the same game that we've been playing, right? I don't want God of 2 to just run at 60 frames with the same graphics. No, I want that. No, I don't. Because if I wanted that, right? If I wanted that, I'll just sit around like everybody else and wait for that shit to come to PC. Now, and I think that's the difference, right, between a PC guy and a console guy, is that console gamers, right, it's a closed environment, it's a closed box, so that they're able to do a lot of other stuff with that box that those games are able to be tailor made where they can do more with less. Whereas on the PC side, they just dump that shit on PC, and it's up to you to change the settings and get all that shit working however is efficient to you. So, but going forward, I think the steps that PS5 is making is going to help games look better even on the PC. And I'm not talking about frames, and I'm not talking about.
Well, I agree.
I'm talking about graphics.
I agree. Consoles hold PC back. I mean, they got it to develop for the how you say the lowest common denominator and work across the board. But
consoles don't hold PCs back.
They do, bro. Come on.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, bro,
they do.
All right, so
it's not even hard.
Yeah, they're not gonna make a game specifically for a 2080 Ti. They're gonna make it for that old RX 480 and all basically the OG Xbox One and the original PlayStation.
Now, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm saying. So with that being said, you brought up because there's another thing that I want to talk about. You brought up I still haven't got a chance to discuss here. You said not like a PC gamer sit around and wait for the game to come to the PC at 60 frame. Now Sony went out there. I guess not. I have the screenshots in a minute. I'll bring them up on the screen. With this new studio. What's the name of this new studio they got? It's called what? PlayStation.
It's not a new studio.
No, it's not a new studio.
What's it called?
They took all their first party. They took their top tier first party studios and they stuck them under a new name. That's like a badge. That's like the Nintendo seal of approval. It's called PlayStation Studios.
Okay, now when PlayStation Studios, so now that's now to include whatever first party they bring to other platform, namely most likely PC.
No, that's not what they said. That's not what they said.
You sure?
What they said, yes. That's.
You got that screenshot? I'm gonna bring up my screen.
Oh yeah, you can put the screenshot up there, but they listen. It is what it is.
And I want to share. I just got so many goddamn DMs in.
Yeah, this is what they wanted to do, right? Okay. They said going forward, they need to distinguish. Because they see a lot of motherfuckers out here running talking about, this is a Sony game. That's a Sony game just because it came to a Sony platform. And that's really a second party or a third party game. So what they wanted to do is take their top tier games from their studios that they own and they manage, and they want to be able to hold that as a boastful pride of this is what we offer, and you can only get that with on PlayStation. And not only that, but also with the new Uncharted TV series and some of their new Sony television shows and stuff and movies that they have coming out, that's going to be part of that umbrella as well. So that includes the media that they have as well as their top 10 studios. So it's PlayStation Studios, and that way they can kind of branch it off until its own. We're still going to get the VR stuff. We're still going to get the second party stuff and third party stuff like the Persona 5s and stuff like that. It's just the Uncharted, the God of Wars, and all the other stuff like that. That is going to be. That's what that's for.
Right,
actually, let's catch up on the build real quick while you bring that up.
Yeah.
J-Dub, what you cap for can hold back.
You went out for me.
Us raw power.
Read that again.
Parker with the $2.
No, read that again. Your mic went out. I can hear nothing you said.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. J-Dub, what you cap for can hold back our entire industry. You capping for a workaround instead of getting us raw power.
I didn't do that. Digital Foundry said that. They said we can no longer sit here and talk about 4K when the new benchmark of a 1440p trailer with 8K assets look better than something in native 4K. I didn't say that. Digital Foundry said that. So take that up with them.
We're talking about frame rate, but Elijah Parker with the $2. Team Parker having tryouts after the show. So shout out to Parker, trying to get a new point guard. Ricky Brown with the $5. Z, I will super chat $200 right now to boot that Trump supporter whose mother is in the back.
Say no more, big fella. Make it happen. Yeah, make it happen. Yeah, motherfucker.
Ricky Brown, your mom's a man and a stripper name is whole low hanging fruit.
Shit.
Shit.
I'm looking. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm looking for the screenshot, man. No, I ain't bugging. No,
I put an XBR.
Oh, you put an XBR? Okay, all right. Okay, let me get it here. Okay, let me get over on screen here. Okay, you got something else you want to read there or whatever? Is it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that away. So, Sony's PlayStation 4 games will also carry the PlayStation Studios branding, which we talked about, but it won't be ready in time for the launch of The Last of Us Part 2 or Ghost of Tsushima, which are due to arrive this summer. It will also miss the launch of Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, although Limbo says that any future game it releases on other platforms will also carry the branding.
And here's why. And
he specifies other platforms.
And here's what I want to ask.
We know MLB.
What's the fucking point of even unveiling this shit if it's gonna miss all that? If it ain't gonna be branded on all that, what's the point of even unveiling it? You should have just unveiled it after Horizon Zero Dawn came out.
Well, I never really unveiled on the PlayStation blog. It was by Game Biz Industry that got the interview.
Are you saying Game Biz is incredible?
I never said they wasn't. But the guy, Eric
wait for Sony
is
for
the
the
marketing
official statement on
manager.
that and call it a day.
I'm sorry, what happened? What happened?
No, I said just wait for Sony's official statement on that and then move forward.
That is an official statement.
No. As far as the actual head and not the marketing guy.
Well, shit.
Boy, you really ain't got no fucking brains.
He just said on other platforms
you
they'll
really
have
ain't
the
got
branding.
no fucking brains, do you, son?
Wait, so hold on, y'all saying this nigga? Hold on, y'all saying this nigga like Aaron Greenberg saying something that the other person ain't saying? Is that what y'all talking about?
Yeah. Like I don't take the words of Aaron Greenberg.
For example, when MLB releases on Xbox next fucking year, it will have that branding.
Right.
That's exactly what I said.
That's gonna be weird.
And that doesn't mean, right, Gordon, because what you're trying to say is, okay, all their games going forward is going to be on other platforms and it's going to have that branding. That's what you're trying to say.
I don't believe the console.
Didn't say that.
I don't believe I don't believe you can get God of War on the Xbox, but I do most likely like God of War or whatever be on PC.
No, hell no.
God of War will be on there.
I don't know why is everybody giving PC a free pass? Like it's the same competing platform.
I mean, clearly Sony doesn't view it like that.
I don't think
I
so.
wouldn't even
and
say
that's
a platform. It's a damn freelance system in my eyes.
It's a competing platform. There's a reason why Nintendo doesn't put their shit on there.
All right, listen. Let's think about this, right? When someone gets a console or whatever, I mean, don't get me wrong. My first thing was a console, right? Or I'll give you an example. You took a Halo, right? Halo was on PC. Fable was on PC, right? I mean, it became a thing this time because Microsoft released stuff there and there because of quote-unquote the console war. But those games have always been on PC. I mean, we're just two different
Donnie
consumers.
Magic stopped that with the 360.
But no one didn't think about Halo or Gears not being exclusive on PC. Like we just, shout out to my man. I gotta get back in touch. What's my man from the OG Xbox? Shameless Blackley. When he had to sit down with Bill Gates and when Sony, because the reason why, if you don't know, why Microsoft got into the console gaming was because of Sony. This was back when Sony was like the Apple, and everyone was, I guess, when they take over the living room, they didn't want Sony to have the living room to themselves, right? So they say, we already have these games on PC, whatever, whether Roller Coaster Tycoon or whatever, and fine, but how do we bring this PC crowd and this console crowd together? And I do think Microsoft mixes that point. Oh Jesus Christ! Niggas dropped 200. Misses that fucking point. Misses that fucking point.
All right, say no more.
Oh, thanks for getting finessed, you dummy.
Yeah. So hold on 1 second. So to
$200.
Yeah, hold on. Which is two fucking different fucking whatever, right? No one's again like goes inside. You know what? I'm not a console guy goes inside to what do you call it? Goes inside of GameStop or something. So you know what? Get some people. Like it's just two different fucking audiences, bro. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. Like this motherfucker paid $2 to get
Hold on.
Yeah. Jesus Christ,
Read his shit. Read his shit. Hold on. Read his
You got
shit.
finesse, fuck nigga.
Oh, Jesus.
Man, that don't mean shit. Just read his shit.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
read that shit 5 times, bro.
Jesus Christ. He said,
Thank you. That's $200.
Jesus
Z.
Christ. I can't even count that high.
Take your motherfucking medicine, bro.
Goodbye to that fuck nigga. Goodbye to that fuck nigga. He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. Ricky Brown's a jolly good fellow that nobody can deny. Shall we? Jesus Christ.
Did you really mute that motherfucker?
I muted him, man. I got to mute him. I had to do the same thing to Crap, man. You know, I had to do the same thing to Crap Gamer. I had to do the same thing to Crap Gamer.
Hey, bro, for $200, shit.
Hey, listen, man, for $200, I might have digged my own mammy for that. Good mom, charge $200. Take the slap. Damn! For $200. I can't even count it now.
We might as well catch up on the Super.
Yeah. Jesus, that nobody can deny.
You gotta kill him somehow.
Z, that SSD costs $2,000.
Oh, yeah.
PS5 or $2,000?
Say it again, nephew Botton.
Xbox Sony game. And now
hey, Neth, you gotta repeat that shit. You're botting.
I'm botting? Goddamn.
Yes, you're botting.
Let me turn on my fucking Wi-Fi. Am I still botting?
You can now.
All right, Clapper with the $5. PS5 SSD is far ahead of anything on PC. So why won't PS5 go the Xbox way, use proprietary SSD instead of using slower ones that might not even work?
What? What?
And Max City, Xbox has Sony games, LOL, and Warlock. The SSD costs $2,000 PS5 or a $2,000 SSD.
Oh, okay. I mean, listen. I think real talk, right? Listen to my song. I'm gonna give my Sony brothers, man. Ain't no consoles we talking about on anything. You can put whatever 64 gigs and whatever the fuck. But if you're talking about price for bang for your buck, you're not gonna buy no market on the PC for $500 or $400 that will outperform these next generation consoles. And we talking about price wise, right? You know what I mean? You're not. That's just how you say fact.
Don't say that, Z. They gonna get you.
No, you ain't not gonna buy no PC for $500 that's outperform the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Don't give a fuck what. I take that bet. I bet $100 and I ain't even got $100. I bet whatever I got about $13 in my name. I bet that $13. You ain't gonna find no console, no PC on the market for $500 that's would outperform the Series X and the PlayStation 5. That's just a fact. There ain't no cap with that, right? Now, but like I said, if it can PCs are passive, absolutely. Or whether the cost. You know, I mean, they don't mind paying for that, this, that, and the other. I think it's a little foolish. I always said PC guys involve themselves in the console. Well, I think it's like that. I never really understood that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But that's, it is what it is, right? But I listen, this is what I'm saying. And we could talk about this and before we end the show. I think I could retire for that too. You know what? We ain't doing the best of the damn podcast. What's the goddamn show we do tomorrow? The best of the goddamn best damn podcast.
Oh, you canceled it.
Oh yeah, wait. No, I got $200. No, I ain't gotta work. But this is what I'm saying though, right? Going forward. And again, and that's something that also I said before, how you say the 99 not the one. I done showed the slides numbers again. This will start. What's the guy named J Love? J Diddy, he went to fight Neff and went to shoot me, right? Mm-hmm. And saying that again, it really doesn't matter. Like, I'm just being realistic because it doesn't. Now, I don't know if they will go day and date. I don't know about that. But if we talking about, it's all about, how you say, extra revenue and them being able to make money outside of the ecosystem. It's like a no-brainer to them because, again, this real talk, it's the old school way of thing. You need in the box to make the money in the box. They making so much money outside of the box, and they want that shit everywhere. Like, what do you guys' thoughts about that? Do you guys still say no, they're not going there? Or are we still on this premise? Or if people have now warmed up to the idea, no longer give a fuck?
Well, the games of exclusives going to PC?
Yeah, PlayStation exclusive. Yeah.
I don't think any people, as long as they're the older games and as long as PlayStation gets first dibs. Now I think if it goes day and date, I think that'll be a huge problem to the entire Xbox fan base. Because if that's the case, they're just going to go ahead and game on their PCs and move to the PC. So you're going to see a big transition over to PC for those that can afford it. For those that can afford it. But I don't think Sony, because Sony's came out recently, right? All this year and last year, and they've been saying that That's not what they want to do. Their bread and butter will always be their console. That's what they said, and they're making the VR for it. They're doubling down on their first party IPs for it and stuff like that. But even 2 years ago, they did say where it makes sense, some games will go to PC where it makes sense. I'm pretty sure when they see Death Stranding and probably looked at the sales numbers and said and say it probably didn't reach their benchmark of where they want it to be. Therefore, they're going to try to make more money off of that IP, and so they're going to put it on the PC.
I'll go last.
Now, here's the thing: MLB, right? Because of that license issue that they had, and the MLB organization forced him to open up their platform to something else. So they had no choice: either lose the license or do it. Guess what? That makes sense. So they have no choice. So they put it on PC. I don't have any problem with that at all.
Okay.
But if you're going to be the next God of War next year, 2 years from now, are going to drop on the PlayStation 5 and the PC day and date, guess what system I'm going to get it on? The PC.
Okay.
Well, I have a question. Do we have any concrete info on the MLB deal?
Hold on 1 second. Hold up. My man, person I found, he said Mall Shade is legendary. Yeah, because it's not about lose the license because they didn't. No one stopped anyone else third party from making it. Sony didn't have an exclusive right on baseball. EA could have made one. 2K, whoever could have made one. They had the first party. They stopped because Sony had the better product. You know what I mean? Yeah. No one stopped. Again, Nintendo couldn't make a first party or Microsoft, but it didn't stop EA or whoever else wanted to make one. I look at it as far as it was for what was told business. And what them paying for the licensing and the Players Association and looking at games like 2K or Madden and seeing how they're able to make so much money on the mob player, this, that, and the other. You look at fucking 2K and Madden, they're in the top 10 every month of NPD. You know what I mean? But I didn't listen. I never said I spend money on my play. I mean, on the microtransaction, I done dropped about $200 on my play. They got my ass. I'm trying to get this motherfucking, these goddamn badges and buying Gatorade drinks and shit. They got me. So they, business wise, they sit back looking at this shit like, oh, we got the best baseball in town. Why not gonna get this motherfucking bread on whatever the motherfucking platform? You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I look at it as far as that.
No, Z, if it was that the case, they would have been did that. They would have been making money all generations. But that came up according to the articles we read. Was the MLB organization system they wanted to open up?
I ain't never read that article. I don't know what that one.
I have the article. I'll send it to you.
I don't know. I seen my man say that. What's my man on that Pro PlayStation show? But like I said, let something change. Sony didn't have an exclusive contract with the MLB citing that they can only one can make baseball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think Sony can outbid EA?
Why even do the rebranding then?
Yeah. You think Sony can outbid EA, or it's being realistic here? Or stop them from making a baseball game? Like no. Like that's they had the first party. First party.
No, you missing the point, Z. EA and Microsoft and Nintendo, they could make their own exclusive baseball game, but the amount of money it takes to have one of their studios to build that and do that, they said, you know what, they used to have triple play and MVP baseball back in the day. And they said, you know what, we're going to stop because, this shit ain't selling. Sony has the superior product. So right now, Sony has the only baseball game on the market that's simulation that anybody cares about. So, but you still got to pony up that money for the license.
That's why I said.
Don't tell me. That's not it.
That's why they're bringing to other platforms.
That's what I said. I said it's the cost outweighs, what they could make. And just that and the other, you know what I mean? It's basic business 101. It's not that MLB, like I said, they didn't have an exclusive. They had an exclusive first party contract. Now, because again,
I'm back, bitches.
But what I'm saying is last thing, Microsoft actually they had their own baseball with High Heat, or they bought the 3DO. They bought 3DO's baseball. You know what I mean? They never did anything with it, and they also had when they had the NFL Fever and all that shit. They had their own sports line. Remember that the football, the basketball, and I don't know what Nintendo. Whatever the case may be, but they just stopped. I think with the last baseball game 2K made was I had run this bit somewhere 2K something.
2K
I don't know. I don't even like it. No.
Fuck MLB, get back their license. Give back their shitty license.
But like I said, it's basic business 101. We got this one bill here. Shout out to the brother who threw down the 200 bottle of champagne to cancel that PC fuck nigga. Oh, shout out, yes, my man. Bad news, Ricky. Hey, Ricky Brown, inbox me on Twitter, brother, so I can give you send you a shirt and send you 2 shirts and some merch and shit, bro. But I'm sorry, but most here.
Yeah, most
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm here.
so look, no, listen. You know, I ain't the sharpest goddamn name joint again. So we done had countless conversations behind the scenes. I done spoke to different people. You know, it is what it is, right? But I'm just saying the way that how you say the business model is structured, right? And how they can make so much money outside of the box with all the services and this, that, and the other. It's about money. Ain't about your feelings, fuck niggas. It's about not what you think in this chat. It's about them investors and things and how they can make money. So
and Nintendo gives you the middle finger.
Okay. Okay. Honestly, Nintendo's probably
set up like Sony or Microsoft.
But no, they are. They're getting that way because if they would, Nintendo was just like that. Why are they putting their IPs on mobile? Why are they licensing?
A difference because mobile is not a direct competitor.
What they in the handheld business, ain't it? What does Nintendo do?
No. They stopped doing handhelds when they made this hybrid. They don't do
what
the
switching in handheld. So what the fuck is a Switch like? Make listen. If you're gonna be part of the show, you gotta bring something to it, bro. If you're gonna be part of the show, brother, I understand the capping and the cooning. You gotta bring at least some talent. Like, come on, bro, we ain't about to do this. The Switch Lite, so the Switch Lite is a fucking hybrid.
I told you this dumbass didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
So the Switch Lite's a hybrid.
No, the Switch is still a hybrid, but they
the Switch Lite is it a hybrid? Yes or no?
He asked the Switch Lite, dumbass. Not the Switch. You really believe that, huh?
But they just turned it
portable Game Boy is a goddamn hybrid.
He even spelled his own name, man. Leave that man alone.
Oh, shit. No. Shut up. Don't y'all say this, son of a bitch. No. Look at you, stupid son of a bitch. Look at you, stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, I got this nigga crazy.
Look at the sperm sipper.
No. Shut the fuck up.
Yo,
I'm talking.
come on, Teddy.
Talking,
Yo, Teddy.
No, bullshit. Because y'all have this son bitch on here every fucking time, and he just spews out the most dumbest shit in the world. It don't
nigga, I'm a real nigga. Sense. You like to take shit up the ass.
No, man, hold up. We can't be talking like that. Jeez, hold up, bro. Just show him on air, bro. You can be.
Yeah. My bad.
Hold on, let me play this bill right quick. Hold on. My man, the cheat clap, but the PS5 SSD is far ahead of anything on PC. So why won't PS5 go the Xbox way and use a proprietary SSD instead of using slower ones that might not even work? My man think Ricky Brown should get said now I can enjoy the goddamn show. The PC guys.
You was asking me a question. So go ahead. Bro.
I know the question was to you. Like, you know what I mean, what this new studio thing that Sony's doing, right? Whatever, all under one umbrella, right? You know what I mean? And bringing games to whatever platform they may be. I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about PC, right?
Yep.
Do you think again? What I'm saying is, do you think motherfuckers have warned up to the fact that? Now, I'm not even saying they. I don't know how they may do it going forward. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if Sony has their own store once the thing off the ground, like
no.
Like the Epic Store, where you be able to buy whether Uncharted, whatever, and maybe they might have some key. They worry about niggas pirating their games, whatever the fuck. You know, Sony, they good for shit like that, right? And it is what it is, right?
It is.
PC doesn't benefit PlayStation. It kills it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, look here. I'll tell y'all this. If the price is right, don't be surprised if y'all see that shit.
Oh yeah,
not gonna happen.
If the price is right, don't be surprised if y'all see that shit on there. Or y'all see
let them pass that, but let them pass that and see what happens.
Again,
Trey. But Trey, question.
Yeah.
Question. The same ponies that were capping for that excerpt from what's the guy Ted Sweeny?
Mm-hmm.
He has said out of his own mouth that tech demo was years of working between Sony and Epic Store, correct? Because Epic makes Unreal Engine and all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why did he not pretending that after making that tech engine took them years? Now they try to pretend like, well, we ain't really that close. We wouldn't do nothing with these niggas anyway. PC, like, come on now, this is stupid. Stop this.
What the hell are you talking about? It's to help get the engine running.
Me guys,
it has nothing to do with.
He asked me the question, dipshit. So silence
yourself. So they would never do anything else outside of making tech engines. What you saying?
That has nothing to do with this. Just getting their tech up and running on PlayStation platforms, since PlayStation doesn't use DirectX that most things
Buddy boy, you do realize Unreal Engine is used across the fucking board, right?
No shit, Sherlock.
I'm
like I was saying.
Just wondering. Yeah, but go
the last time I remember, Days Gone uses Unreal Engine. Actually, Street Fighter 5 use it. Some other PlayStation games. Yeah, some other PlayStation games.
A lot of
So
multi-platform, a lot of exclusives run it.
So here's the thing about it. Sony has a ton of proprietary engines and platforms that they use for their games. Uncharted uses its own. God of War uses its own. Decima is used across quite a few of their games. So what? That's not to say, well, why are they marketing with Unreal Engine 5? Because they really don't have a bunch of games that with Unreal. It's not even about that. Tim Sweeny and Unreal chose PlayStation and Sony for a reason. It's because they had to.
Because Sony paid them.
That has nothing to do with it.
So you telling me the
world's
richest company couldn't afford?
Hold on, J-Dub, you get away from what I was saying. That's not what I was saying. I'm saying, we just got finished talking about Ted Sweeney bragging about how they worked years on putting that tech engine together to show what we saw. I don't understand how now people are pretending that they can't be so close enough to work with their own PC store. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck no, that has nothing to do with it.
Like I said,
listen.
Nigga, it's the same company that has a PC store, right or wrong?
Yep.
What the fuck does that have to do with it?
Yep.
Epic doesn't have their own platform.
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
It doesn't have his own platform. What the fuck you talking
Hey,
about?
break it up. Let's pay the bills. Max City with the $2. Spam L for Omagazio. Damn. McNukers J with the $4.99. Trey trying to go hard because he always a grocery store to bomb on. Damn.
No.
And Clapper with the $2. Dude, the Unreal Engine 4 was demoed on the PS4. This is nothing new.
Yeah, Sony demoed the PS4 when they revealed it.
And yet there was none of this. There was
the demo was
hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick. Because I've been drinking and I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
all right.
Oh shit.
Z was asking a question.
He drunk off them stadium bucks.
Hey, look. Z was trying to ask a question. We gotta let the host get his question out. All right. Y'all gotta stop rubbing y'all nuts all over your favorite piece of plastic and getting off topic. Z, finish your question, good brother. I'm sorry.
All right. So the question was again. I was asking you tomorrow. Hold up. We got one bill. Drunken Master. The PS5 is fast, but not as fast as all these bots tears coming out. The bird hurt is real. I'm sorry, the butt hurt is real. This was the question, right? I said what Sony, what's the name of it? What is it? Only on PlayStation or PlayStation, possible, whatever the new branding is, right? And they said,
PlayStation Studios.
Okay, wait, let me read it. It said Sony. Okay, we said we'll launch with the PlayStation Studios branding. PlayStation Studio branding. I'm sorry, PlayStation Studios branding, right?
Right.
And it was said, and games released on other platforms will also carry this branding. Whether just going forward, I know. Well, like, what is your opinion? Like, as far as like, not opinion. Like, as far as them bringing their exclusives to PC. And I just say for them, like I said, I'm not saying there's not a small percentage of people that might go out and buy a PS5 just for their exclusive. I'm not negating that, but there's like the also between who's gonna choose. I mean, I'm gonna spend whatever $1,000 for a PC. I can get a console. You know what I mean? Because if you look at if you can even compare the top selling GPUs of whatever year, right? Compare that for the sales of the Xbox or the PlayStation for 1 month. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? It's a big disconnect.
Absolutely.
So my question is you: do you see them also going that way, or you mostly think or Sony? Because again, I'm saying the way that the setup now for Microsoft and Sony, they make so much money outside of the box. And going back to their own words, not my words, is giving people the PlayStation experience, the 99, and not the one with or without the console. These are Sony words. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I think I don't see what I see them doing that. Maybe not within the first year or two of the generation, but they're going to do it soon. Why? Because PC is not a competitor. Who owns PC?
Yes, the fuck it is.
Who runs PC? Who's the CEO of PC, dumbass? Who's the CEO of PC? So shut the fuck up. All right, so since PC is not a direct competitor, they're only going to make more money by putting their software there. Console gamers at mass are not going to say, I'm going to drop $1,300 and go because the PC is going to. If they do that, they'll be back in 24 hours. Okay, so it's a smart move for them to go down the road. I know there's going to be a lot of controversy on it at first, but after a while they're going to convert over. Trust me.
Ain't no fucking convert over. Look, bro. Nintendo is telling you hell no with PC. In fact,
how did that work out for Microsoft?
Exactly.
Microsoft don't have no content that nobody wants. That's why.
They don't have content.
Yeah, Microsoft ain't got no content nobody wants.
Because we're telling you that
nobody wants it. Xbox dog shit.
If that's the case, I know you drunk off that Chardonnay on your couch and shit. No, Marks, if that's the case, then why is it whenever freaking Halo goes up on Steam, the shit goes #1? If that's the case,
they can mod it. They can mod it.
It's not the point. It's a Microsoft IP that is doing numbers on PC. Why would it stop anybody from buying the console? Honestly, why are we?
It devalues the console. It devalues the Xbox.
Wait, hold on. Is Death Stranding any less shit because it's on PC now?
Death Stranding is flopping, which is good.
No, what devalued the Xbox?
Mars, take care of this nigga. I'm done.
What devalued the Xbox was the fact that Phil Spencer kept putting
you Alvin and the Chipmunk sounding bitch. What the fuck is you talking about?
Hold on. What devalued the Xbox is that Phil Spencer kept having PC exclusives and shit not coming to the box, but everything on the box was on PC. That was the value on the console. But as far as at some point in time putting your shit on PC,
no, you're not about. I can hear.
No, you okay? You okay, Mom?
I can't find.
Unless it was on me.
As far as some point in time putting your shit on PC to get additional revenue, again, PC's not a direct competitor. It's not a problem.
Okay, I got a super chat here. Fumes with the $5. Shut the fuck up, Omega. DX12 is a API. Unreal Engine 5 is an engine. Xbox games mainly use Unreal. The Coalition are masters at Unreal Engine 4 with Gears 5 and ray tracing on the Xbox Series X already up and running.
Oh, Lord.
Yo, what's up, man? What's going on? What's going on, man?
Alex,
what's up, man?
Hey, Alex, one of your fellow ponies is flipping out, man.
What's good, man? I mean, I'm
reading some shit on Twitter, man.
I'm reading some shit on Twitter.
Alex, I'm trying to educate these lames, man.
What happened now?
I'm trying to educate these fucking ex-slaves because they keep saying, oh yeah, PC ain't a threat, but yet PC is destroying the fucking Xbox everywhere it goes. Even Nintendo doesn't want to deal with PC at all. They said, fuck all of you PC gamers. Any Mario game you try to make on PC, we taking it down.
Man, listen, I'm a console gamer.
Nintendo said, fuck PC, but they went to
Alex. Say that again, Alex. Say that again, Alex.
I'm a console gamer. I don't really care about PC.
Thank you. What the hell?
I don't care about PC either, but I'm not giving them our fucking games.
I don't even know why y'all give them no clout. That's the crazy shit.
So okay, my guys, I got a question. I got a
voices to the voiceless.
Give me 3. Hold on, y'all. Just give me about 5 minutes. Imagiazo. I got a question. Does Sony pay your rent? Okay, give me 2. Does Imagiazo pay your rent?
That have to do with the price of what I'm
Answer the
trying.
question, motherfucker. Does
wrong question.
Does Sony pay your rent?
A valid question. You're not giving me a valid
Does
question.
Sony pay your rent, son? Do they pay your insurance?
They pay for half his rent.
How are you riding these motherfuckers and goddamn got they damn dicks down your throat? So goddamn.
I don't know. I just read a little article right now. Sony's about to kick some teeth in with their next event, man. They're supposed to be showing new exclusive and all that.
And when is this next event supposed to
I
happen?
don't know, man. Soon.
They said June 4th.
Soon, man. I'm hearing a lot of things about this thing, man. That's how I hopped on here. I was like, hold on, let me get a little work in real quick, but
I can't deal with this motherfucker, man.
Hey, Rice Eater with the $5.
This year's going by fast, man.
Yeah, Rice Eater with the $5. Z. Sony only dropped PS4 and third-party funded PS5 games like Predator on PC, not first-party games.
What is this?
PS5 exclusives can't even run on PC. Stop the desperation. That's not going to age well. Fumes with the $5. Omega, you're a clown. You signed into Xbox Live on Microsoft Windows 10 regardless. Get this grocery store out of here. Bro said CEO of PC. Goofy motherfucker.
Wait. What Rice Eater say?
Alright, he says, Omega, you're a fucking clown. You signed into Xbox Live on Microsoft's Windows 10 regardless. Get this grocery store out of here. Bro said CEO of PC. Goofy motherfucker.
What Rice Eaters? What Rice Eaters said? That was Rice
I love
Eaters?
when he
Rice
reads these
Eater said,
comments.
Z. Sony only dropped the PS4 and third-party funded PS5 games like Predator on PC. No first-party
dog
games.
shit.
PlayStation 5 exclusives can't even run on the PC.
All right, so what? Hold on. So Horizon Zero Dawn. What's Horizon Zero Dawn? Is that third party?
No,
He
Horizon
says
Zero Dawn
PS5
is
first-party games, so he's changing that narrative.
All right, wait. Okay. All right. Okay. So Horizon Zero Dawn, bro. This is real talk, man. Goddamn, like,
Yo.
oh man. Yeah.
We got a couple super chats. We got Mike City Entertainment with the $2. Amagiazo. What do you say? Amagiazo. Oh shit. What do you say? God damn it!
Don't get it. He's a dumpster fire.
He said, "Yeah, a dumpster fire." And Ricky Brown said, "With the $2, how much to get rid of Amagio? $20.
Yeah,
$20. $20. We'll cut this from
No, not 300.
No, bullshit. $300. $300
20
and he's gone. I'll kick that some bitch out my damn self.
$20 in a pack of cools.
Yeah.
Who are you kicking out?
Put that Dr. Umar voice on. Hold on.
Give me $2. I'll cook him out right now. Shit free. Let's go, man.
Hey, look at this coon right here. Look at this coon right
How much do you get rid of that?
Yo, kids with the $2.99. Every time Imazio speaks, I lose a brain cell. Shout out to McNeil Chris J with the $4.99. He said AZ. The chat fuck niggas getting a bag together to boot Amazio.
Oh, you got $2,000, bitch.
And Teddy. Hold on. They boot
he said that word was expensive.
and Teddy Payne off the show.
Shit. That's fine.
Hey,
Boot me off, bitch. I don't give a damn. All I got to say is this: you better make it worth it.
Hey,
$2,000. Come on.
Nah, this motherfucker's entertaining. You can't kick him out, man.
Hey, yo, fuck it. But I'm sorry. What you say to that, Moss?
Actually, Rice Eater has a comeback.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn Z is a PS4 reading comprehension 101.
Okay. All right. So
Wait, hold. What the fuck he say?
all right. So here's the thing. So what's baseball? What's the next baseball game? Is it a PS5 game?
MLB.
MLB.
Ain't it after 21 it's supposed to be on?
Yeah, isn't that a PlayStation 5 game?
The next one is coming.
Yeah.
That shit's going everywhere.
Look, what y'all talking about?
They better cut the MLB deal now.
Hey, Z, you talking about the PS Studio thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Kratos behind his ass off, so I heard that, and I wanted to respond, but I was at work. He lied. That PS Studio step is not for the top 10 studios. It's for Sony. Period. It is for their first party studios. It's for third party games that they invest in.
Oh,
they
like Godfall?
Yeah. If
no, Godfall is not Sony's game.
Let me say. Sony said if they invest in a game that's created by third or second party, they consider it first party. So they'll put that PS Studio brand on that particular. They'll stamp that PS Studio thing on that particular game.
You know why?
Okay. Also, he said this is for when they bring other games, when they bring their games to other systems. Now, we don't know what other systems mean. It could mean a Switch. It could mean mobile. It could mean PC. We don't know. I think Sony fans need to prepare that you're going to start seeing y'all games on other devices.
I don't think I'll keep it a whole being with you. I think it will, but I don't think right away. I don't think it'll be like some.
It shouldn't be
Alex, at all. Alex, hold on, Alex. Can I help you with something? It doesn't fucking matter either way. We've been had shit to the original Xbox or going to PC. People still buy Xbox
because Xbox is broke shit.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
That's true.
That is just that same shit. That is just that same. It's just that fanboy bullshit. Plain and simple. It don't mean nothing. We still gonna play this shit. We want to play this shit.
It's just the play. Like I said, it's just the
Alvin and the
PlayStation
Chipmunk
brand.
shouting fuck nigga. Put your ass in the corner, nigga.
The PlayStation brand is just too big, man. It doesn't even matter.
But Alex, if that were true, Death Stranding would never be going to PC.
That what? What you said?
If that were true, Horizon Zero Dawn and Death Stranding would never be going to PC.
Man, they want more money, motherfucker. That shit costs money to make these games, bro.
Exactly. Nobody's too big to make.
And that has nothing to do with it.
Listen, at some point, I'll come to the realization that all these games are gonna be on each other's platform.
Thank you.
Listen, I used to deny this shit, but it's gonna happen, bro.
Let me say this to you, right?
Let that happen.
Hold on.
Look,
Bro,
man.
like, why do you care? You don't buy fucking games, bro.
Y'all, he don't play these hoes either.
You not gonna play it. You not gonna buy it. Like, why do you
Amagi
care?
also said.
Play it.
Yo,
He said
Platinum was Final Fantasy.
You're not gonna play the game. You're not gonna buy it. Like, why do you care? It ain't your money, nigga. Sony, they paying out of your pocket to make it, so they want their money back.
Hey, post up. We got a lot of bills there. Do you want to get some?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, it's Viewmaster with $2.
Zero. I'm about to snap.
He's gonna go up longer than that. As long as yeah,
June 15th.
I see. Yep, Viewmasters. Viewmaster with the $2. What's with your boy Imazi Slow? Start crazy with the $5. As long as Sony doesn't, but PC before the console like Xbox does, I don't care if the games go on PC.
That's a fact, bro.
Look, man, we're in the age of instant gratification. If y'all think Sony's going to continue down this line with waiting 6 months or a year or two to put a game on PC, you're going to be disappointed.
Bro, as long as they keep it to the first party, like first, I mean, they're like they're.
Yeah, shout out to Fumes with the $2. Omega Hurt with his PS Move controllers up his paws. And then with the Rice Eater 79 with the $2. So Sony can't control the MLB license. Cap Overlord. McNeil Chris J with the $4.99. Real Sony fans don't care. It's the Sony fans that's equivalent of K Mega and Smooth that be going wild. Manil Chris J, that is Cap, because when I talked about this months ago, you was in the chat paying super chats saying how wrong I was about this very same conversation we're having. So that's an L, fuck nigga. And shout out to the Cheek. That's all I'm gonna say. She got cheeks. I'm gonna change that name to She Got Cheeks with the $5. Xbox games has always been on PC. Halo, Fable, Gears.
And that's why it's always in last place.
All had at least one game on PC up until 2007 with Shadowrun. Crossplay failed and Microsoft stopped. When their games was on PC during the 360 hour, they were not failing a Mag Z slow. And then next is Kids with the $15. Gonna give some Popeyes. They got a deal right now.
Hey, just read the damn thing, brother.
You know, little crunch, little hot sauce and honey. You know, little hot sauce and honey with the biscuit and coffee.
Nigga, just read the goddamn super chat.
Okay. Nigga, you want some
motherfucker?
You gonna ask for a piece of chicken too with your nasty ass. Shout out to Omega. Is that annoying puppy that keeps biting at your heels every time you speak? He got something to say. He doesn't have a mind for business and barely understands gaming. Damn, be going with this man. And to the Dark Lord Fusion with the $5, he say, we went from respectable ponies like Alex to a jackass like Omazio. Yeah, that's crazy.
Real stupid. And I ain't shit. That tells you a lot. If I ain't shit, damn, you ain't shit, nigga.
Damn.
Omazio, you a hit, bro. That's crazy.
Well,
I don't play shit, nigga. That shit is crazy.
Shout out to McNeil Chris J.
Magiazzo's a hit.
What he said? Be gone with this man?
Yeah. Shout out to McNeil Chris J. It's called Growth Post. I saw the light just like you see the light. I see you on my friends list playing the PS4 bangers.
Mendoza.
Yes, shout out. Thank you, bro. That showed you that you sat back and looked at the bigger picture and said, hey, well, I see where everything is going.
You motherfuckers in the comments is
I wonder
crazy,
if that's
bro.
Post playing him though.
Yo, I'm about to come back more, man.
Quiet.
Yo, this shit funny.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This man capping like he don't buy these games. Like, nigga,
He don't fucking play them.
Who's
that?
Yeah.
He said, if I don't have him, I don't want PC to have him either.
Yeah, nigga. Bro, be
I
on
don't want nobody to have him.
Hey, bro, be on one.
I got the list right here.
Oh, the list? But hold on. Wait.
Where Turp go?
Turp, he got somebody, Bricky Brown, put the bag on.
Somebody
They dropped the bag on Turp page.
That's where that two-piece spicy come from?
That was for Turp. They put a body on. They put a contract on Turp.
You booted that nigga for real.
Yeah. But like I said, but listen. Again, two things because I'm still talking. Still got shit to say. but I got to include my husband and Doodles on Twitch. I want to say this, right? And I have one more topic. I guess we can cover the last topic on Twitch. Most you gonna be here for a minute, at least like 34 more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, also, like I said again, shout out to those of you that subscribe to me on Twitch. If you got Amazon Prime, it's free. You get invited to the private Discord. And you get a bunch of free merch and swag and shit. Here's the link for that. Amazon Prime is absolutely free. And we have the 2K tournament, which is sponsored by my man Mendoza. He's in here. I don't know. I think Mendoza, you there? What you gotta do, Mendoza? You gotta hit the settings, that cog at the bottom, and select hop out and hop back and close the app completely. Close it completely, and then hop back in again, and you gotta choose your mic in the settings. We got the tournament 2K. All you gotta do is follow my man Infamous Liberal Gaming on Twitter, myself, and subscribe to the Twitch page. We're doing the tournament. It's $1,000 to the winner. 1 round eliminations. And the finals is the best out of 3, and you get your stack. But yeah, so we go over Twitter. He said Sony announces games going on PC. Omega's gonna be heartbroken, singing Mary J. Blige, "I'm going down since you ain't around." Okay. My man, I'm Phillips 22. I'm also a PlayStation fan, and I don't care if the first party games go to other platforms. Unlike Amazing, I see this as a business. And so let me say this last thing before I go to right. And my man, we don't have any say. I keep saying this. We don't have a say on what these companies decide to do with their software. Right. It's not about, again, we have fun. We're champions of whatever product, plastic. But if it makes business, basic business went on, like I said, I'm so far removed from that shit. I don't give a fuck. As long only thing we can hope Sony feet to the fire is they continue to put out quality software. You know what I mean? If they start putting out dog shit games like Predator and shit like that, then give them all hell. If they decide to put their shit on the side of a toaster oven, I don't give a fuck. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to enjoy God of War 2 any less because it's on.
That's on PC. You know what I mean? It still don't stop us from getting on the X and playing 2K or any of that. Yeah. We still enjoy our shit. Gears, all that. Yeah. It's PC there, but me and Z and we still hop on the X and play our games and don't have any qualms about what a motherfucker is doing on the PC with their time. I don't get that.
This is what niggas gotta stop doing, right? Stop worrying about what a multi-billion-dollar companies is doing with their money. Like, I don't get niggas with that shit, son. As long as they giving you good games, that's all that should matter, right? That's all I care about at this point. I'm not worried about.
Y'all can say he can't do that. That's Big Daddy. He going for me only. I don't know why he can't anybody else.
He don't even support them, nigga. This nigga don't even support Sony. Like, and that's the funny thing about him. Like, how you mad at their decision, but you not supporting them? Like what the fuck? What are you doing, bro?
Ain't even that. He don't fucking play their games.
Oh, let me say this last thing while I'm getting ready. Listen, also, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I still got 2 other topics. I'm gonna cover them on Twitch. Come on over. I'm dropping a link right now. Literally, right now. I got 2 other goddamn topics. Moss is still going to be here. He's still going to make an ass.
Hey,
yeah,
we're looking for a replacement for Manhattan on the squad too.
Oh, Manhattan ain't playing. Okay, but like I said, we got the Omega's little cousin. That's the link right there to the yeah, that's the link right there to the Twitch. I'm going live right now. Let me get my link. I'm going live.
Y'all need to bring that 2K talent to the PS4, man, so I can scrape y'all, man.
Like I said, try to
bring
start
crossplay
soon,
to that
baby.
shit.
Team
This nigga always.
Hold on, Paul. You talk about try.